everybody, this is Matt here again with Shaving the Day, and I have a bit of a different video for you guys than the ones I've been doing lately. It's kind of an unboxing, not anything anyone sent me, but something that I purchased, and it'll be my first time using it and experiencing it. So I'm here to show you guys that I got the Taylor of Old Bond Street, or Tobbs, Platinum Collection, which includes the shaving cream, a badger brush, and the cologne, which can also be used as aftershave. I saw someone post this on Facebook. It was on Amazon for like $17.99, and I knew I just had to snag it while it was still in stock, because honestly that thing's probably like a $90 value with the cologne and everything in there. So great deal. I was able to snag one when there were like 12 left, and I'm excited to try it. So I have smelled the shaving cream already, and it smells great. Very, very masculine scent. What you would expect from Tobbs. The quality of the scent is excellent. I can't remember all the scent notes off the top of my head, but it includes like bergamot, white pear, sandalwood, amber, violet leaf, benzoin, and tonka bean. Actually, that might be all of them. I'll include the scent notes on the screen for you guys after I look them up later, but to me it smells like kind of oriental, but like a little bit of sweetness, but overall just like classically very masculine. It's really appealing scent, and I did spray some of the cologne on myself earlier, and it smells very, very nice. I would be happy to wear that cologne anytime. I really just think this smells excellent, and I can see why it's like a premium collection for them. But it looks different in the tub than I expected. I've never had a full tub of Tobbs, so maybe they all look like this, but it's definitely like a bit harder of a cream than the samples of Tobbs that I've tried. But I'm excited to lather it up. And let me see here. This is only the second badger brush that I've ever used. The other being my Parker travel brush, which is very scritchy and scratchy on the face. And this, I can feel right now, it's, you know, it's not premium badger, it's not silver tip, it's not 3-band or whatever that other kind is. It's pure badger, which is by no means a bad grade of a badger brush. But it is a little bit scratchy, but it's mostly quite soft. And it's definitely smaller than my other brushes. You know, you can see it compared to this 24 millimeter. Yeah, it's definitely a smaller knot compared to that. Maybe it's like a 22 or something. I'm not quite sure, but I'm excited to use it because I don't have a lot of experience with badger brushes. So I'll be using this cologne here as the aftershave. It comes in its nice little box. Yeah, glass bottle, 50 milliliters, 1.75 ounces, which is quite a lot, so that should last a while. And yeah, I'll be using that as the aftershave. But again, everything came in this nice box. I wish I would have thought to grab a few more. I think it would be a really good groomsman gift, especially at that price that I got it for. But if it ever comes back up, I might have to snag some for groomsmen. But yeah, so I'm going to be using this shaving cream, and I'll be lathering it in my timeless bowl with the badger brush that was included. And I'll be using the Gillette Heritage Razor with an Astra Superior Platinum blade. Again, I'm continuing with like the platinum coating blades, just to see which ones are my favorite. But I'm gonna wet my face and throw in some pre-shave, and then I'll lather it up. All right, guys, I have some Proraso white pre-shave on, just because it's a neutral scent and I don't want it to clash with anything. And as you can see, I've put some of the shaving cream in the bowl, and I've soaked my badger brush. I'm just gonna squeeze out a little bit of water. And I used probably a little more cream than I really needed to, just because I want to see how well this lathers with this badger brush. So we're gonna give it a try here. You know, I've been really curious about badger brushes, and would really like to try like a silver tip or something really high quality, just to see how it compares to the synthetics. But honestly, if I didn't like it, I wouldn't miss synthetics at all, because, or I wouldn't miss badger at all, because the synthetics that I have are really great. And this definitely has, I'm gonna have to use this a few more times soon, because it definitely has a wet animal smell coming off of it that's kind of off-putting. There are a few hairs coming out, which is, you know, normal for a badger brush, but as you can see, it's doing a pretty good job whipping up the lather. I'm going to throw a little bit more water in there. And I'm sure there's a lot of shaving cream in the badger hairs, not just on the brush, but yeah, definitely, yeah, wet animal smell that I'm not a fan of and hope to get rid of. I'm probably going to wash it out with some Dawn dish soap, just to help get rid of that. But I do have a nice lather here, so I'm going to go ahead and lather up. Definitely a bit of a scrubby feeling, but it is definitely soft too for a badger. It could be a lot scratchier than it is. But yeah, I can definitely smell that wet hair smell, and it's not nice. You know, maybe some higher quality badger brushes wouldn't have that problem, but I'm sure after using it a few times it goes away. Whew, yeah, that is a strong smell. Not a fan of that at all. Just trying to hydrate the lather a little more with some water. I noticed with badger brushes, you see all these like lines from the hairs when you lather up. Never have that with synthetic. But the shaving cream smells excellent. Really think that's a great smell. One of the best Hob smells that I've smelled. Well, that's good enough for me for lather, so I'm gonna start here. Just tempered the blade under some cold water, as I like to do, and rough. And I can't remember if I have tried an Astra blade in this razor, but that was excellent, just going down the cheek there. Not always the biggest fan of Astra blades, but it feels very good with the combination I'm using right now. Very smooth. That's excellent. This shaving cream is everything you would expect with Tobs, just nice and slick, protective. It has an excellent smell. And they have so many options for scents too, it's really great. I can see quite a few hairs came out of the brush as I was lathering on my face too, because I'm getting them stuck in the razor. You can see them sticking out. And I've heard that's a common thing for badger brushes. When you first get them, they shed hairs for a little while, and then it kind of stops. But I could have been pushing it to the limit too. It's definitely not a super high quality badger brush, but you know, when you get a set like that for $17.99 or whatever it was, really cannot complain. I'm sure there's worse badgers out there than that. Yeah, this Astro blade is doing a very nice job right now. I'm impressed. I thought I liked the stainless better, but I think as of right now, the platinum is doing a pretty good job. Another hair I just pulled out of there. Ooh. Overall, very good first pass. I'm gonna relather. Oh, I'm already dreading smelling this brush again. It's very, very strong scent. It smells so gross. Oh man. Just a bonus of dealing with a badger brush, and another reason that I enjoy synthetics so much. Alright, and I kind of have an ethical issue with badger brushes too. You know, I don't think I would purchase any more unless I knew it was obtained in a, you know, in a good way where the animals aren't being killed, or I don't know if there's a way to do that, so I probably won't be buying any badger brushes, but I have heard about all the badger farms in China and stuff like that, and it's just not right. You know, I didn't buy that set for the brush. I bought it for the soap and the fragrance. I just happened to, you know, have the brush too, so I figured might as well use it. It's already made. But as of right now, a strong preference for synthetics, and the smell of that brush is really off-putting to me, and another reason that I enjoy synthetics more. You can see I got a little cut on my Adam's apple there. Nothing bad though. For those of you out there who enjoy badger brushes more than synthetic, what are your reasons for enjoying them more? Is it the feel? Is it how much lather they hold? Do they lather better for you? Because I haven't had any issues with a synthetic brush lathering well. Any errors that I've had with lathering have definitely been my own technique. And go the other way now. Can hear Hiccup in the litter box right now. He likes to play with the pellets that I use. Alright, I am pretty happy with that after 2 passes. I'm gonna relather for one more. All right, we're gonna relather for this last pass here. I can see quite a few hairs in the bottom of that timeless bowl. I'm just gonna quickly lather because I really just can't stand the smell of that brush. Really, really, really smells like a wet animal that was in a swamp or something. Alright, I'm gonna have to call that good because I can't stand it anymore. The sooner I get done shaving, the sooner I can get that awful smell off of my face. I can still smell it even though I took the brush away. I'm not trying to complain excessively about it, but I just want you guys to know that it's pretty nasty smelling. You know, as I'm improving my technique and using more blades, I'm having a harder and harder time deciding what my top blades are because it changes so much based on like a shave to shave basis. But I do really think that I've been enjoying the platinum coatings the most lately. At least in this razor, which is mostly what I've been using. You can see I've got a few nicks on my neck. I've always thought the Astra Superior Platinum was a blade that I would cut myself with quite a bit. It's nothing bad, but I do cut myself with it pretty much every time I use it. It's a very thin lather I've got here. Could have gone for a thicker lather if I had really scrubbed my face with the brush, but I just didn't want it on my face any longer than necessary. But that shaving cream lathers just as well as the rest of theirs. Alright, do a quick feel around. It's pretty darn smooth, I would say a DFS. So I'm happy with that. I am going to rinse off, do my post-shave routine, and I'll come back with the cologne that I'll be using as an aftershave. Alright guys, I am back with this cologne that I'll be using as an aftershave. And it does have a lot of alcohol. Sorry, it does have a lot of alcohol, like content compared to an aftershave, I believe, so I have a feeling this is going to burn. As you can see, I ended up having some more nicks than I thought. Really didn't feel too much with the aluminum block though, but yeah, as you can see, they're still bleeding a little bit, but in a little while I'm sure it'll be taken care of. But I'm gonna spray some of this on it, and I'm sure it's not gonna feel nice. Ooh. Ooh. Put some on my hand just to throw on. I don't want to do too many sprays because it's strong, but oh yeah, right where those nicks were, that burned. But I love, love, love the smell. It smells excellent. Yeah, very masculine, very classic. Oriental again. I'm definitely picking up a bit of an oriental smell. But I can see why they call it the Platinum Collection because it really is nice. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Overall, I enjoyed the products very much. I'd be happy to use it again. But I think I can definitely say that I'm not a badger brush person. I'm firmly a believer in synthetics being superior, at least from my experience. Not having used a super excellent badger brush or anything, but I'll give this a chance some other time. Probably wash it out with Dawn dish soap in between to get rid of the smell. That was really a negative part of the experience for me. It was just, I couldn't get past the smell. but even after I washed it out, it does smell a bit better. And when I washed out the bowl, the scent came off very strong. It was just a nice experience. I would always recommend Tob's products. So if you see that out there for a similar price anytime, definitely snag it up. It's worth it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you in the next one.